All right, guys, we're back. Just like that time of the month, man. It's been a little
Oh,
while, man.
oh man. Yeah, it's been a hot minute. There's no doubt. It's been a real hot minute.
God damn, so much has gone on, man.
Uh, but we knew this was gonna happen.
Yep.
We knew this was gonna happen. Um, I've been busy. You've been busy, and our schedules have just not been hitting at the right times. But here we are a month later. We got time off. I got some time. EPA, you have time,
Yep.
and we're gonna get back into it. So we're gonna probably recap on what's going on, and just talk about and hit on some of the things that have been going on, and see exactly where we land and where we have been landing with what we've said in our previous episodes.
Yep.
Because I know both of us have mentioned a few things in our previous episodes that have come to light or have been really close to what we talked about. What do you think?
Yeah, man. We've been in contact with each other, even though we haven't been podcasting, man. But we've been on top of shit. We
Yeah.
really have, man. We've been heading back and forth. For those of you that follow us on social media, you might have seen us tweeting or commenting on people's posts. But we've been on top of it, man.
Oh yeah, we've been. I tell you what, I've been pretty. The one day I was hard on tweets, man. I was killing it on the tweets, but that's the good thing about all this, you know. Even though we may not be recording, we're still watching a lot of things, even though we don't have our opinion. But granted, we're throwing it out there. We're putting what we want to say out there, and that's a good thing. But you'll see later on in this episode that could be coming to a very very short end here before too long. But from this point on, we're gonna keep on doing as much as we can to voice our opinion. So let's go and what's our first topic you want to talk about in the recap?
All right, man. Since we're recapping, let's go ahead and start with the most obvious, man, the shooting in Uvalde.
Oh yeah.
You know, we're not gonna try to spend too much time on this and dwell on it because a lot of this is already old news, so to speak. You know, it's already been beat to death.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna recap, give our opinions real quick. But that shooting, I don't think it was staged at all. You know, I'm not going on the conspiracy side of it. You know, like some of these other shootings. You know, it's not. I don't think it was a false flag.
No.
No, man. Personally, I think it's just. Apparently, the kid was a jerk.
He was thrown off.
Yeah, you know, his gears just more fucking.
Yeah.
Weren't hitting, man.
I don't know, man. I mean, you could, there's like you said, you have everybody just up in arms. I mean, anytime there's a shooting, period, it's bad. But when you have kids involved, that's what amplifies it. You know, so I think this one definitely made national headlines really quick because everybody was talking about it.
Oh, and in Texas.
Yeah, and then of course Texas, right?
Yeah.
But we sat there and we saw something, and who else is trying to stir the turd, man?
Oh, Robert. I'm not gonna call him out. Robert is his name, okay? Robert.
Robert
O'Rourke.
O'Rourke. I
Something.
wonder if he has any ties in the oil field because I saw a tank with his name looked very familiar on a tank, like a fueler. I'm pretty sure if we do some digging, we can find some shit on him.
We've said it before. You know, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure he's got ties in the oil field somehow. You know, he's probably got invested somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And I'm sure there's investors. I mean, there's
Shell companies and all that good jazz.
Holdings in the oil field. We've said it before. I don't know if we've said it on any of our shows or not, but guys, for those of you that are in the industry that we're in, just know that there are people that are blue and work in this industry too, even though they don't like it, but they like the money.
Oh, they.
You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I bet he does, man.
I'm pretty sure, but that was just kind of something to throw out there. But here's the problem. So with the shooting that went on, I guess the GOP had a panel of, I guess they were holding a media press.
Yeah.
They were holding a media press, and Beto, or what's his name, Robert, decided to storm that conference. I believe it was what it's called.
Politically great move, man.
And he went in there and he went in guns blazing, man.
Yep.
And I don't know if y'all, the ones of you that follow me on TikTok, I made a TikTok and I put the state of Texas is blue. And there's a reason behind that. And me and you, we talked about this. That was good play on his part, man. Because they didn't, Abbott and everybody else, they didn't approach him in a gentleman way.
No.
They shunned him out. They were swearing him, calling him SOB, and definitely was not displaying any kind of gentleman tendencies to say, Mr. or, O'Rourke, or whatever you want to call you, sit down and we could talk about this issue.
Yep.
They started calling him a son of a bitch and get the fuck out of here and, this, that, and other thing. But with that being said, what do you think that created, man? With that him interrupting that, what do you think?
Well, in true politician style, man, neither side let a good tragedy go to waste. The GOP was gonna go up there, and put on their sad face and all this shit, because of the tragedy. And then
Right.
Beto turned around and he's like, "Damn it, I called him that." I said I wasn't. So he goes in there, and it was a damn good move, man.
It was.
Whether it was him that thought of it or one of his peons fucking thought of it. He went in there and to the GOP and to the people that are more conservative, he looked like an idiot. To their side, he looked like a hero because he went in there and he was like, more gun laws, reform this, and yeah, they could have had a conversation. They could have told him, you know what, man, take a seat.
Right.
We'll talk about this. We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Right now, this is important.
Right.
But they didn't.
They didn't.
So now that stirs up feelings.
Oh yeah, of course.
Because you have your people that say, "Who needs a gun? Why do you need a gun?" Look at the tragedy. Look at the tragedy. Then you got the people aside, across the aisle saying, "This is why we need guns."
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else could have stopped them. It didn't have to be a police officer.
Right.
So that stirs up a lot of feelings, man. And we've said it before. This might lead to Texas going blue.
Oh man.
If not blue, a deep purple.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's one to where it definitely split Texas in half.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like we like to think that where we live, the rural area where we live, is more red. But dude, the more you look around, there's certain things that happen not only here in this town but another one. We had a name change of a school.
Yep.
And that right there will show you that they're here. The blue is here. It just takes time for them to get their plan going, and indoctrinate their agenda, man. And it's I mean, the problem is that a lot of us don't have time to go to these hearings, the town hall meetings, and because these dudes are passing stuff left and right, and
Quick.
just and to not try to be on a dead horse, but they're getting what they want really quick. But I think Texas will be blue by 2024, and I honestly think that the Republican Party don't have a dog in that race, man.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, like we said, when this happened, we were talking about it and saying, if Abbott does win re-election, it took a lot of favors and some very, very deep pockets to keep him in. Well,
I think, like you said, if he stays in, I think it's kind of like his last hoorah.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of like, all right, well, we'll give Abbott his last little reign and let him, basically, we'll let him get his affairs in orders to make sure he has all his money, all his campaign money, all this stuff in order.
Yep.
And then we'll slowly let him go out with respect. And then, Roberto,
come in and save the day.
Come in and save the day. And then, I mean, that's just what I see it as.
That's the way I see it too, man. If for some reason Robert doesn't win it, man, he's going to take a good payout.
Oh, yeah.
He's going to keep his mouth quiet for a little while, like you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think like a politician. You can't think
with your emotion.
Like a guy sitting on the couch yelling at the TV. you can't think that way. No. You got to think like one of those guys. That's all those guys do.
He's behind the couch.
Yeah, that's all they do, man. They got people. We've talked about it before. They got think tanks.
Yeah.
They've got God knows how many, 10, 20, 15 people working in their campaign that all they're doing is thinking of how are we gonna beat what they said? How are we gonna, turn it around on them?
Yep.
And GOP does the same. Both parties do the same.
Both parties do it.
But
man.
That tragedy right there, man, he used it to his advantage, and it worked like a charm, dude, because it didn't matter every post I saw on TikTok talking about that confrontation they had. people were on his side.
Oh yeah, everybody was on it.
This is what Texas needs.
Yeah.
You know, blah blah blah. You know, and I was just like, oh shit, man.
Yeah, and it's I don't know, man. I mean, I get how people are like, oh yeah, but it wasn't just on TikTok, bro. It was on pretty much any social media platform.
Oh yeah, they were touting it, man.
And they were on it, bro.
The headlines, you know, they were saying, you know, Beto O'Rourke this and Beto that, and I was just like,
You know who else they were saying that about? Oh, Mr. Chocolate Chip.
Oh,
yeah. That dude, they so I think we all know exactly what's going on. If you want to transition to the next one, to the next topic. So we all know that this country is just, I mean, everybody's scratching their head on what's going on right now. Like gas price, food, all kinds of stuff. Everything. And it's getting crazy.
Yep.
It's getting crazy. Are you a prepper?
No, not. I mean,
no.
I like to prepare myself, dude, but no. Like the people that come out there and say they can live out, you know, they can live in, you know, underground for 5 years. Not me, man.
No,
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, man, I've said it before, dude. I'm a glass half empty kind of guy, man.
Right.
If shit's gonna hit the fan, it's gonna hit the fan, dude.
Yeah. I mean, but see, that's the thing. So you got, you know, I know this is something we weren't scheduled to talk about. But just real quick, so you have the preppers, right? Mm-hmm. You're eventually going to have to need something.
Yeah.
You're eventually have to need something. You either have to need fire, you know, water, something.
Yeah.
And that's going to come, you know, in a shortage some way or some shape, form, or fashion in my book. That's just me, my opinion. You know, people are going to sit there and say, oh, you just don't know what you're doing. No, I know how to do it.
Yeah.
But the thing is, when the government wants to create chaos, they'll do it. And when they do it, we will not be ready.
No, we've said it before.
I promise you.
We said it, bro.
They will turn this world upside down, and you will not know what's going on.
Well, I mean, they're doing it right now.
Oh, yeah. But this is slow bits, though. This is slow bits.
If people don't see it, you know, yeah, everybody sees it. Oh, inflation.
Yeah.
You know, you don't get it. They got the switch. They can turn it on and off whenever they want.
Yep.
They're not going to ask for permission.
Mm-hmm.
They're not even going to tell you, we're going to give you 2 weeks.
Not even.
No. They'll just, we could wake up tomorrow and they could just say, hey, all the damn refineries went down overnight.
Yep.
What are you going to do?
Nothing.
You're going to haul ass to the store to fill your tank for what?
For what?
Where are you going to run it to? You're just going to, and then on top of that, people are going to run to the store.
Yep. Panic buy.
Yep. And there we go.
Yep. Create another shortage.
Then
needed shortage.
Then 3 weeks, a month later, they turn the switch back on. Too late, man.
Yep.
Shit hit the fan. It's gonna take a while for shit to get in, for people to get out of that panic mode.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dude.
It's a tripped out deal, man. But yeah, that was just something I wanted to hit on real quick.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
So you know, there's a new thing out there, man. It's gonna be, I don't know exactly how it's gonna affect any of the people that do podcasts like ourselves and any other guys we listen to, but I think it's the House or the Senate. They passed a bill. I think old Camel Toe Harris will be in charge of that one, and what that includes is talking or creating negative feedback or comments to these people of power, or like so say for instance we go on Twitter and we reply something silly
like we do.
Like we do, you know, like, hey, nice neck job or whatever, you know, those are the original throat goat or whatever. So now apparently Camel Toe Harris is going to be the lead sled dog on this, and they're going to crack down on that.
Oh, so she's going to patrol the internet, but not the border.
Hey, man. Hey, dude. It's easier, bro.
You know, the internet's easier. You're right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
She doesn't have to do it.
No.
She'll get
somebody else to do it, and
she'll get an intern to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Because you know why? Because these new school kids know how to mess with the internet.
Well, and
compared to that old dinosaur.
Well, and they're gonna be leftists anyways, man.
Oh, yeah.
Anything that so much as says anything against, from what I'm understanding, that says anything negative, and whatever they think. I mean, it doesn't have to be negative.
No, I could just say, hey, nice coat.
Yeah. Or, hey, having a blast at the Republican whatever.
Yeah.
Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Fake news.
Yeah.
Or whatever they want to call it.
She wears that purple jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that too. The Joker wore it too. You know what I'm saying? Stuff. And anything that they consider wrong.
Yep.
On the internet, they can actually. I don't know as far as pressing charges, but they started a little mine or a little group to monitor the internet more than what it already is. Though.
Well, that's kind of what Twitter was doing, right?
No, Twitter was doing something totally different.
Okay.
Twitter was actually going through and reading your posts before you actually posted.
So they were getting to it before. Huh?
Right.
Yeah.
And I think Facebook was doing the same thing.
Mm.
Now, and it's weird because when we get on Twitter and we post, we don't really get as many retweets as we do with some other things. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it really, I think what they really do is going through and see what we retweeted on, what we watched, and it's all the algorithm.
Yeah. Yep.
And see what we've talked about, what we've seen, what we watched, and then go from there and allow whatever comments we do, they'll probably get passed through.
Yeah, so they're just policing all the shit we do, and then they're deciding whether it's good enough to post or not.
Yeah, so that's something new coming up. The something else also that just passed, the red gun laws, bro. This one right here. So with the natural shootings going across, which we called.
Yep. I
don't remember the episode, but we called it. I think it was BLM. I think it was episode 11 or 12. I'm not sure. But they are starting to come back and say, okay, they passed it. And was it the House? I think it was the House.
That must have been.
So if it goes through the Senate or whoever the process completes, what it entails, the way I understand it, and I could be wrong, I needed to look into it more, but from what I gathered thus far, is if me and you are walking, or if I just happen to look at you, and you spark any kind of aggression, or I just don't like you. Maybe you're wearing a fucking Iron Maiden shirt or something like that. I can go and file a complaint and say that you made me uncomfortable, or I felt a threat for my life to the authorities, and then the authorities will actually, depending on the judge who grabs your case, because it's case by case. They will go and they will subpoena you, and if you have firearms, they will take them from you for a certain amount of time until you go to a mental evaluation and a doctor evaluation at your cost.
Yeah. Oh yeah, guilty until
at your cost.
Yeah.
And then I guess you got a trial period, like you have to wait it out.
Yeah. And
then they will naturally bring your guns back.
Well, see,
that's how I read into those red flag laws.
So we had, I don't know if we actually hit on that on an episode or not, but I know me and you have talked about it a couple of times. So what this does, with whatever, if they think you're mental and you can't have a gun,
right?
There's a lot of gray area there.
There is,
because now they don't have to pass gun laws like the ones that the politicians want.
Right.
Banning so-called assault rifles and military grade.
Go ahead.
So I believe that's how they're going to do this.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna come up from behind and just just sucker punch.
Yeah, it's a flank. It's a flank move.
Because now and we talked about this several times, but it's a gray area, man. So what one judge sees as mentally unfit, another one may see okay.
Yeah.
So, and it sucks because a judge is over. He's above the law.
Yeah, he's the command control, and I say what goes.
He changes the laws however he wants, whenever he wants. So like you're retired military, you're done for.
Yeah,
you're done.
Yeah.
There's no ifs or ands about it. They're gonna say mental eval automatically blackballed.
Yep.
Just because of your military background. That's it.
That's it.
Hell, you could be missing both arms and legs and you're done for, dude.
Yeah, dude. I guess I could shoot it with my mouth.
You could be Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah.
You're done. So we talked about that. And we said that, dude. We said that. They're gonna figure out a way.
Yeah.
And okay, now that's the crazy thing, dude. These people that identify as man, woman, beast, whatever you want to call it, they're mentally fine.
Yeah.
So now somebody that owns a gun automatically is going to be mentally ill.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's the thing.
The roles are reversed.
Because they're going to say, "Why do you need a gun? Just like anything now. Everything you see now. Why do you need guns?
Yeah.
Why do you need guns to protect yourself? No, man. Everybody needs a gun, regardless. You know what I'm saying?
They don't see it that way.
But see this right here, and it's like you said, this is they're blinding everybody with gun law, but they passed this on the sneak.
Yep.
They passed this on the backside, so where they could actually control the guns without taking them away.
Yep. And, and like you said, it'll be case by case.
Yeah, case by case.
And they'll make damn good cases about it.
Oh man,
you know,
what?
The cases that do come out, they're gonna say, this dude beat his wife.
Yeah.
You know, his kid's got an F in English.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because he's never there.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
It's gonna be bad, dude.
Yeah.
It's gonna be bad. And either way, these cats, they're pushing hard. We said this in another podcast, another episode. They're gonna bring out everything. Mm-hmm. They're gonna bring everything.
And they are. Look at how many mass shootings there's been. Mm-hmm. Now, that's the other thing. They changed the mass shooting number years back.
Yeah, well, last year it was during the Obama, but they changed it was 4 to 5. Now it's
it didn't have
2 to 3.
It didn't have to be 100 people.
Yeah.
Now it can be. I think it's as low as 2.
Yeah, 2 or 3 I think is the number now.
And now it's considered a mass shooting. I don't consider that a mass shooting.
No, I think that's just somebody being dumb.
Yeah. It's multiple victims at that, but not a mass shooting.
No,
it wasn't Las Vegas shit, man.
Yeah, that was brutal, bro.
That was a mass shooting to me.
That was a mass shooting.
Yeah, that was shooting fish in a barrel.
Yeah, that was crazy.
But
I don't even believe that shit either.
That's for another day.
I remember, just to hit on that real quick, I remember we were asleep. I think that shit went on at like 2, 3 in the morning over here because they were at a concert in Vegas. And we were asleep. I never forget. And I was asleep. And my phone went off. It was like, doo-doo-doo. Yeah. And all of a sudden, my wife asked, she was like, what is that? I was like, I don't know, let me see. So I looked. It said active shooter, Las Vegas, Nevada, Mandalay Bay. Yeah. And I read it. And I just put my phone down. And my wife goes, what was that? I said, it's an inside job. Don't worry about it. We'll hear about it in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but there was a lot of that. Because right before that was Sandy Hook. And all that other stuff. It's crazy, man. These shootings have... the shootings themselves are just getting to where the normal citizen won't be able to defend themselves.
No.
Not at all, bro.
No. And the way they're bombarding everybody, man. That's the crazy thing.
And the thing is, a lot of these judges, they're bought, bro. They're bought out. They're bought.
You cannot say that.
I can say whatever the hell I want.
We know that. And I don't care who you are. The government does not work for the people.
No.
The government works for itself. And I think, honestly, there was a picture. Old Joey, when he said, we the people. The Constitution isn't talking about y'all. It's about us. The government.
The government.
Yep.
It's crazy, man. But going on into another, Joe Biden, right? That cat, he fell off his bike.
No, they pushed him. It was Russia's fault.
It was Russia's fault.
It was.
I posted a TikTok on
that. They shot some hot air from a drone and they pushed him over.
Drone. His foot got caught because it was Russian-made shoes, I guess. I don't know. But this dude never can go out in public and not screw the pooch, bro.
Well, now I have a different theory. Different theory.
Let's hear it.
They gotta humanize him. So whether this geriatric motherfucker accidentally fell, on his own accord, or if it was staged and they told him, hey, you need to take a tumble, so we can bring the grandpa image back. We're losing him. The family man, the grandpa, that's what I think. I may be wrong. This shit may have just happened, because his handlers weren't there. I don't know,
man.
But this could have been planned.
I mean, yeah, of course.
They could have told him, hey man, take a tumble. You already look like an idiot. Let's come on, let's step it up.
Yeah, come on. Let's get those ratings up because your ratings are.
And people were feeling bad for him.
Oh yeah.
And that's the thing. They always hit the heart, man.
Oh, of course.
How would you feel if your grandpa fell over? My grandpa wouldn't be on a bike.
Yeah, first of all, my grandpa wouldn't be chilling. He'd be over there smoking cigarettes, drinking a beer.
No shit. But and then they tried to turn it around and said that him riding a bike and falling over was actually good for the country. And that's why I think this shit was planned, bro.
Oh, to try to make him look. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, the other thing too, man, we gotta watch out. One of these days when he's eating ice cream and he drops his shit like in the movies, you know, little kid drops his ice cream balls. That's coming.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, you know, apparently he saved the country now. You know, like we said.
Yep.
Like you said.
You said that, man.
You said that. You said that whenever he comes in, he's going to get rid of the pandemic.
Which he did.
Which he did.
He did.
You called that, and now he's the most transparent president, apparently.
Yep.
But here's the thing. They got a raise not too long ago. I think it was like a month and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
They all got a raise. But what I want to know is, and what a lot of people are starting to wonder now, is where all that money went for Ukraine, bro.
What did we say? Or what? I think...
You said that.
What did I say?
You said the Ukraine deal, when we were actually on the phone driving back and forth to work. And you said, dude, I don't think it is what it is, man. What it's all about. I think it's a money laundering thing.
Yep.
And now look at it. It's coming about now. Remember the damn, what's that called? Bioweapons?
Yeah.
What came out not too long ago?
Yeah.
Putin came out and said, hey, U.S., you got your bioweapon shit here. Hey,
Yep.
What's up, bro?
Yep. But they played that off.
Did they?
Yeah, they did. Well, the media, the mass media.
Oh, yeah, those cats.
They played it off. And that's the shit thing, bro. They censor all that. You know? And even if it is, again, man, we said it again, dude. They could come out tomorrow and say, yes, we did everything. We're to blame for everything.
Yes.
But we did it for the betterment of the country.
Yeah.
These high gas prices, they're not his fault.
Yeah.
They're not.
No.
Man, it bothers the shit out of me that they blame the oil companies for high gas prices.
Oh, yeah.
I don't believe that.
No.
You know, because you have these oil companies, they drill it, they pump it out of the ground. The refineries, not all these oil companies own the refineries.
No, they don't.
Plus, what is it? The second biggest refinery is owned by the Saudis.
Yep.
For those of you who don't know that, Google it. The Saudis own the second biggest U.S. refinery.
And then Warren Buffett.
Yep. So, do not blame Chevron,
Yeah.
Oxy,
Exxon.
none of them. They're not to blame.
No, they're just doing a job.
You know, and if the price of oil is $200 a barrel, they're going to keep pumping it out of the ground.
Yep.
Because they're making money like anybody else. Whatever, you know. But, yeah, so he's not to blame for high gas prices. You know, and everybody says, you know, oh, the president. No, don't blame the president. This shit goes on the people that work in the shadows.
Yeah.
He's just following
orders.
He's just following orders.
Yeah.
You know?
We're going to need you to take this hit there, Joey.
He doesn't even know what the fuck's going on.
You don't even take questions, bro.
No. And he doesn't care because now, these people build generational wealth.
Oh, yeah.
That's what this is about. This isn't about Joe Biden getting stinking rich because he's been
rich.
This is about Hunter Biden's kids.
Yep.
Their kids.
Yeah, the widow, the grandchildren.
This is about their family. This is generational wealth here.
Yeah.
This isn't about Joe and Jim.
No.
None of them.
But it's like that with all politicians.
All of them.
It's not just them.
No, every single one of them.
Yeah.
And this is what people don't realize. You know, they're quick to point the finger. You know, yeah, we're all going through some shit times.
Oh, yeah.
But he's not the one to point the finger at.
No, it's everybody.
It's all of them.
Yep. Because they're all in cahoots, bro.
Yeah. They're all cut from the same fabric, man.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing. They're going to look out for their own.
And we're not their own.
No.
Not at all.
They need us.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, it's a tripped out deal, man. And we know how they like keeping their bloodline pure.
Oh, yeah.
And that's just the nature of the beast. But that's how it was created over there in Britain.
Yep.
With the Queen of England and all that crap there. Because regardless of what you guys think, when the United States was established, it was established under Britain rule.
Yes, it was.
And a lot of the rules that were integrated here in this country were supposedly washed away with the Constitution or with the Declaration of Independence and all that shit there. But I think, and we've read, that a lot of it stayed.
Yep.
So, you know, why are a lot of the banks still operate under, you know, our banks you'll see the subsidiaries of Britain and it's crazy if you just look into
Deutsche
it.
Bank and
Yeah. and there's a reason for all that. But that's the stuff that we don't know. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know about, Epi.
Oh, dude, the tunnels, man. The rabbit holes just.
Yeah.
It's so big, man. No one on this. No one in the United States, not even the government, not even the politicians, know how far this shit goes.
No.
But I don't know, man. I mean, dude, they're saying the economy's great, that he's bringing jobs back. He's brought jobs back, for that matter. We see otherwise, man.
Yeah, of course, but we don't live in an area that's predominantly blue.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah. So this is something that I wanted to touch on. So I have a buddy, and he has a brother. His little brother's in the military, and there was talk about soldiers being in Poland.
Yeah.
And so he came over to the house, had a few beers, and we were sitting there talking. And he said, "Hey, man, I talked to my brother. He's in Poland." I said, "Oh, no shit." And he's like, "Yeah." So that's what's up. He goes, I said, "What are they doing there?" He goes, "Oh, well, it's just kind of like a show of force, I guess. Just be on the ready or something." I was like, "Oh, okay, I got you."
Mm-hmm.
He goes, "But you want to hear something tripped out?" I said, "What's up?" He goes, "They're going to have to start bringing them home." I said, "Why is that?" He goes, "They can't fucking pay them." That's sad, bro.
Doesn't surprise me, though.
That's sad.
Yep.
These are. That's one thing I could say about our military, bro. It is 100% voluntary.
Yep.
Volunteer, bro. Don't matter what you are or what you claim to be, whatever. It's all volunteer.
Yep.
Back in the day, yeah, it was a little bit different. Hey, you get in trouble, go to the fucking service for 2 years or whatever, straighten your shit out, and then come back.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? We have 100% volunteer military. Regardless of what you think or, people think of, gender or whatever, it's still voluntary.
Mm-hmm.
There's other countries that no, that's not how it is.
Yeah.
You're 18. If you don't go to college, your ass is going to the military for a minimum of 2 or 3 years. And then from there, they'll reevaluate you and then put you somewhere else where they believe that you will benefit the country.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
I mean, yeah. I mean, it is. I can see the benefits of that.
Right?
For the people that really are fuck ups, man. But then again, you're always gonna get you're gonna have your innocent people mixed in there.
Yeah.
But yeah, and that's the thing, dude. How much money has the U.S. given Ukraine, but they can't afford to pay? If it's true, and they can't afford to pay their troops,
I don't know, man.
that's some bullshit.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
And you know what it is, dude? I think they're trying to ruin the army. So where you only have left the people that are going to do what you tell them to do.
Yeah,
You're not going to have the people that are going to buck the system and say, nah.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, there was a thing now where, the guys, some of the soldiers that were refusing the jab, bro.
Yeah, I saw that.
They were getting
Discharged.
Discharged.
Mm-hmm.
And the bad thing was they weren't even getting a good discharge. They were getting a dishonorable
yes, sir.
or other than honorable. So the thing is, when you're in the military, and I can attest to this because I got my discharge from the military. If you get anything other than other than honorable, dude, that shit is worse than having a felony on your record, bro.
Yeah.
It's horrible. Yeah. If you get an honorable discharge, that's like, okay, he did his time, whatever. But if you get other than honorable or a dishonorable discharge, bro, you might as well be go sitting in the can somewhere. Because they would treat you like a felon, bro.
Yep. Like
a mass murderer, and you won't be able to get a job anywhere. And that's sad. Even though you sat there and served for our country, regardless of what you've done. You could be a cook, whatever. Mm-hmm. You served regardless, right?
Yep.
Now, it doesn't mean people should grovel at your fucking feet and kiss your ass. No. All that means is that you made a difference, your choice in your life, and you decided to serve the country through the military, and that's it. But some people, they tend to think that, oh, well, I was in the army, so kiss my ass, you should be. No, dude, you just made a different life change. You made a different choice.
I'm glad you said that, dude, because God damn it.
There's a lot of people, bro. And
that's my ass, bro.
Dude, because I'm telling you, there's people there, and this is one thing that drives me crazy when my wife, she goes shopping, right? Oh, babe, they get military discounts. I was like, I don't fucking care. I don't want to hear it. I don't want nobody to know. Yeah. I hate that shit. Yeah. I don't want freebies, man. I don't want handouts. I don't want that shit.
How much is a military discount?
It's not much. There's like 10% to cover the taxes.
Fuck that, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's like 10, 15%. You know, whatever.
I mean, every teacher on man. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But see, that's what I'm getting at, you know? And it's just crazy. You know, I don't see how people think they can gain anything. You know, granted, you know, like I said, I'm so thankful for the guys that I served with, the guys that are still in, the guys are doing, you know, whoever, not necessarily just guys, but, you know, personnel that are doing the whole career thing. And that's great. But it just wasn't for me, bro. Because I seen the writing on the wall and how shit's going, and I said, no, I'll get in the
They want soldiers that are gonna follow the rules to the T.
Yeah, and I wasn't one of them.
And that's why they're doing all this shit, dude. I mean, who's gonna? Okay, you said that's why you got out. Partial, you know, that's part of the reason you got out. I know other guys too that's what they're telling me is like, man, just ain't the same.
No.
You know,
just like the oil field.
I'm gonna do my time, you know, whatever time I got left, and I'm done.
Yeah.
You know. But, and that's the sad thing, dude, because this is by design. They're doing this by design. Mm-hmm. You know? They're going to get the weak-minded people in there, and the strong-willed, strong-minded people are on their way out.
Oh, yeah.
You know, because that's what they want. They want a soldier that tells them, turn your gun against the American people, and they're going to do it.
Oh, yeah. They ain't got a choice.
No. And no, they're going to want to do it because this is what they signed up for.
Well, it's just like that one broad. You remember that one broad? It was a year and a half ago. That one supposed staff sergeant, that female.
I think so.
But she was like, "Oh, we can do
it."
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
That girl right there.
Yep.
That girl needs some training for real.
That's a poster child of what they want, bro.
That's not right though, man.
No, it's not. But that's what they're getting.
You know.
That's and for those of you that don't know about that post, I think they made her take it down, right?
Yeah, they made her take it down. I think she got in trouble.
Yeah, I think they made her take her account down. So anyway, what this chick said was, we can come and get you whenever we want.
Yep.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
That's what she said.
And she was like,
she was
on board. She was like, give me a fucking reason.
Yeah, like,
you know.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of people they want, and that's the people that are staying.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
Yep. Man. So.
But so what do we got after that, man?
Man, let's see.
What's that one?
God damn! I told him my handwriting sucked, man.
Oh,
like
what did we talk about?
Patriot Front.
Okay, so this was the one that you brought up. So naturally, this month is Pride Month.
Yep.
And before we started the show, you said there hasn't been like a mass outing.
Breaking news.
Yeah, breaking news for the Rainbow Kids.
Yeah.
Well, I said, whoa, stop right there. And there was a group of feds that got caught.
Yeah.
Was it right outside? Where I don't remember. I think it was in Oregon. Was it Portland? They got caught.
This was a while back. The first one's right. Okay.
No.
Well, this ties into those ones that were all wearing the khaki shorts and the polo shirt. Remember?
Yeah.
They all looked like the same. So this ties into that because people called them out and were like, "Oh, those are feds." It was at a rally.
Was it a rally? I think it was a.
It wasn't a protest. I think it was a rally.
It was a. They were going to go protest on the LGBTQ people. I think. Mm-hmm. What's it called? Patriot what?
Patriot Front.
Front bust right here. So Here we go. So it was June 13th.
Okay.
The official release of 31 Patriot Front members, which this all entails that it was white nationalists apparently.
Yeah.
You know, and planning in Idaho. It says right here.
They were white nationalists and far left or far right. What do they call them?
Yeah.
Extremists or whatever.
So this is irony. FBI assists in investigation of alleged white nationalists accused of planning riot at Idaho Pride event. So they kept, and look at all these dudes. It's right here. It's off of what's this? I mean, it's not a good news, but it's CBS News.
Just look up Patriot Front.
Yeah, just look up Patriot Front. Well, here's the funny part. These guys are all in khaki pants. They're all in blue shirts. Dude, that's Fed. Tell me you're Fed without telling me you're a Fed,
Not
bro.
suspect at all.
You know what I'm saying? Those are wannabe operators. But here's the funny part.
Yeah.
Anytime any of these gatherings or stuff like this happens, you always get that alleged known by the FBI.
Oh, all of a sudden the FBI knows.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Allegedly known by the FBI.
Yeah.
You go back in time and look at all these events that have happened. Mm-hmm. It don't matter which one it is.
Yep.
They all allegedly have been known by the FBI.
Well, the school shooter in Uvalde supposedly the FBI knew.
Yeah.
So why didn't they follow up?
I don't know, man.
Because they don't fund them for that.
No.
They find them. They fund them to do shit like this.
They are. I think they're more reactive.
I don't even think that, man.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, when was the last time that you heard the FBI did anything good for this country? Really? When?
No, I don't know, man.
No, this isn't the 80s and the 70s.
No, hell no. No. Well, they had free reign back then.
And they still, and at least they still, I mean, I didn't live through those times. I'm just, from what I've learned, I've read or whatever, but the FBI is like a fucking security cop, man. They'll show up and they'll be like, oh, okay, yeah, we got it. And that's it.
Yep. Kind of like the Men in Black.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the cheap Men in Black at that, man. I mean, these guys they're there.
Yeah. They just show up randomly.
What do they do, though?
Yeah. I don't know.
When was the last time they did anything? They brought anybody to justice besides this shit right there, man.
I don't know, man. But see, that's the thing, Epi. We've had blinders on this whole time. Yep. Now naturally, a lot of people now are thinking, holy shit, we've let these people and these agencies just run over our lives for so long. Yep. And nobody's been holding them accountable. But I don't think it's to the point where we can't do anything about it. It's just going to be a hard struggle. Finding the right people, getting the right people in the justice system to hold these people accountable. And I don't know, man. It's going to be one for the books. I honestly think we're living through a very sensitive time in history in our generation. Because you think about it, man, our generation, like we've said before, we were part of the old way and still the new way. Yeah. So we're right in the middle. We're in that fine line. And if you notice, a lot of the cool shit we had back in the day is starting to come back.
Oh, I know, man. I know. I just... Okay, not everything in the 90s was cool. Just so y'all know, okay?
I think we had some...
We did have some cool shit, man. But there's some stuff that's coming back that I'm all... I wouldn't know.
Like what?
That shit needs to stay in the 90s.
What was that?
Just, man, some of the fucking... Not the color shit, man. I mean, like the patterns and stuff.
Oh, like the triangles and shit?
Yeah. That can stay there. That can stay there, dude. That can stay there.
Yeah.
But... Yeah, I mean, it happens, dude. I mean, we gotta evolve.
Yeah.
And I mean, the Jinkos, bro.
Everybody had Jinkos. If you had Jinkos, you
they
were
had bell bottoms in the 70s.
Yeah.
I mean, it just wasn't like one straight pipe, it flared out, but damn.
You know what I'm
saying? And that stuff, it'll come back, dude.
I tell you what I saw. What I saw that my son was actually pretty intrigued by were the Heelys, bro.
Yeah.
The little shoes with the wheels.
Yeah. They gotta make a comeback.
Yeah. We saw him the other day when we were at Synergy. He was like, Dad, look at those shoes. Those are so cool. I'm like, bro, if you only knew.
Yeah, I tell you what, man, the LA Gears need to come back.
Oh, dude.
They just need to do it right, man. Because the little light ups and everything, they need to do it right, bro. I think they'll come back. The sneakerheads go fucking nuts.
Oh, yeah.
They bring them LA Gears back, dude. Bro. With the blue lights.
Oh, yeah. That'd be crazy. Mm-hmm. So what else we got coming up?
The jab for the kids, man. They're pushing that again, aren't they?
Yeah. So the CDC came out. CDC, the controlled death of children. Let's see. The Twitter. Let's go to Twitter here because we have the utmost trust in Elon and make sure he's doing his job. So,
yeah. Isn't he fixing to walk out of that
deal? I think he's done, dude. I think Elon.
He made his
finally
money.
Realized
he made his money.
I walked in this turd bowl, and this is to the point of no return. But anyways, according to the CDC that was launched, this is 2 days ago. The CDC, every 6 months and older, should get the vaccine against COVID-19. Getting vaccinated can help protect you from severe disease, hospitalization, and death from COVID-19. Now, here's the issue, man. a lot of the young people, and this is straight on their thing. This. I'm reading this off of the CDC website.
Right.
Young people with Tourette syndrome and/or tic disorders can gain leadership skills by participating in CDC and rising leaders. The youth ambassadors encourage friends and students with disorders to apply.
That's fucked up, dude.
So that right there is. I think they're using that kind to see what's actually going to happen.
They're gonna be lab rats.
That's
Voluntary
it.
lab
That's
rats.
all it
And
is.
that's fucked up, man.
That's bullshit.
It is, because those people are already having a hard time as it is.
In life.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be jabbing them with all kinds of shit
Mm-hmm.
that could it's gonna make it worse. It's not gonna make it better.
No.
Damn, that's fucked up, man.
That's fucked up, man. That's bullshit. But see, here's the thing. They have, from what I've been hearing, there's an abundance of the vaccine, and nobody's taking it.
Right. Nobody's taking it.
Yeah, you have your few that are just like, hey, we got to do this and comply, whatever. And that's like we've always said, that's your choice. Mm-hmm. Until they say this would be the last time you can get your vaccine, it's smooth rolling.
Yep.
When they say, and this is just my prediction, when they say you will no longer be able to get a COVID vaccine ever again, that right there, me personally, is when they're gonna pull the big stunts, bro.
Mm-hmm. And gonna be monkeypox.
Monkeypox. So now apparently, there's those few states that are requiring people to mask back up.
Of course, California.
California, man.
Never fails, man.
Those dudes,
Never
man,
fails,
they're always in this shit, bro. God.
Dude, they're just lining up to get it. I mean, well,
California, New York, bro. California, New York. Those cats are always in the mix. But here's the thing, though, man. Here's the one that didn't get me. So we all know that monkeypox was kind of on the up and up, and they're still putting stuff out about monkeypox and all this stuff. Did you check your page? I'm still on the CDC website, and but this is the one that didn't get me. So monkeypox at first, they said that it was transmitted through fluids. I guess like STDs, shit like that.
Yeah, but it wasn't through male-female.
Male-female. It was hetero.
Yep.
Same sex. Then, all of a sudden, they came out and said, hey, we encourage you to put a mask on, to wear a mask.
Third sex.
I mean, you got some hot-ass breath. I'm just saying, girl, God dang, turn right. No, I'm just saying. But they were trying to push the mask again.
Yeah.
For monkeypox, which don't make sense. And this is one thing I talk to my wife. Me and my wife get into it all the time. You can't treat a virus with antibiotics. You can't do it. Now, I get treating the symptoms of what the virus brings, but an actual virus, you can't treat it with antibiotics. It's a virus becomes part of your DNA.
That's it.
That's what I was taught way back in the day, and I mean, it's true, because you always hear stomach bug. Well, you should go to the doctor. Oh, it just has to run its course. You get the flu.
Bug or whatever. Yep.
You get the flu. Oh, it's gonna suck. You're gonna be sick for 3 days, but you gotta let it run its course.
Playing 7-Up.
You know what I'm saying? Right. And your red bracelet.
In the Vicks.
Yeah, and your Vicks. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a tricked out deal, man. But this stuff here, it's crazy, man. I don't get it. Like they're just gonna pull out all their stops, bro.
I mean, in this world of so much information, the majority of it is misinformation.
Dude,
they don't even know.
Well, see, no. I'm glad you brought that up. I know it's not what we're scheduled to talk about, but there was, it came out about 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
That in the 70s, was it the 70s? 75? It was, when did Kennedy get killed?
It was in the 60s, wasn't it?
I think so. I'm not really sure. One of those. So right then and there, they started a disinformation campaign. Let's look this up. But there was a thing to where they straight up said, all right, we need to start disinformation to get the public not necessarily knowing what's going on. And it's an actual group, bro.
Was it J. Edgar Hoover started it?
I'm not sure.
I know he did something like that whenever he was running the FBI.
But it's an actual group of people. That's all they do is get started sending, starting fake shit.
Yeah.
Then it could be like legit with like paperwork and shit.
Oh, I'm sure.
So I don't know, man. That's another thing that kind of made me.
Where we started this conversation at, this is breaking news. You're gonna hear it here first.
Yeah.
So get ready for it, guys and girls and other people. It's coming. So what we're waiting on is an LGBTQ plus to be unalived with a gun.
Oh man.
I mean, something like that's gonna happen. Get ready for it.
Yeah.
Because all these shootings that are going on, and people, the majority of people are like, everybody's tired of sending prayers, I guess, on social media.
Yeah.
So it's coming. Something like that's gonna hit the fan. It's they're gonna get assaulted. It's gonna be like what did Chappelle call him? Juicy Smoulier. It's gonna be something like that, but on a much bigger scale. This is gonna be somebody. I believe this is gonna be somebody that identifies as a woman, that still has the male parts. That's the only way they're gonna get people's attention.
Well, I think we have to see. I think there's no doubt that might happen or will happen.
I think so.
But I think it's not going to happen right now. We have to see what's going to happen with the court, with all these other gun laws and stuff. And if they don't get what they want, as far as stuff not being passed, and shit like that,
turn up the heat, man.
That's the next move.
I think so.
I mean, it has to be. It's just like we said in the previous episode, man. It's like you get a bunch of toys. Mm-hmm. And you throw it in the play stand and say, have at it.
Yep. Because look, they already hit the kids.
No.
They, last year, or was it 2 years ago when they hit the churches? No, it's 2 years ago, right?
Yeah.
Might have been before the pandemic. Yeah, I think it was. That dude that went and shot the church.
Oh, yeah.
So, they've already hit all that, man. This is about the only thing, and I think they've got to be real careful on how they go about this.
You think so?
They've got to. Because this right here is going to bring...
Well, that's going to be the utmost utter chaos.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're going to have to be real careful on how they go about it. They're not just going to shoot some rando out in public, and at a parade.
Yeah, I don't, man, dude.
That's my prediction.
But we both know.
And it's not going to be LGBTQ on LGBTQ.
No.
It's not going to be BLM against LGBTQ. It's going to be right wing. Guaranteed, bro.
They're going to
It's gonna be a white guy.
A white guy.
It's gotta be. It's gonna be a young guy too.
Oh man.
It can't be anybody older than 40.
I guarantee. No way. What do you think he's gonna say? He followed the Trump movement.
Oh, they're gonna tie that in. They're gonna tie that in, dude.
Well, you said it. You said it a few episodes ago. They ruined patriotism, man.
Oh, they did try that in Florida. The dude that went and shot the club.
Oh, that was a few years.
But that wasn't big enough.
Yeah, they did it. Was it a year ago?
No, that was like
4 years ago.
Yeah, but it wasn't big enough. His name was Omar Mateen, I think. That wasn't big enough.
Yeah, let's see here.
That was a practice. So something like that, guys. Something like that, like the club in Florida. Something like that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Because remember how everybody was like, oh, stand with pride and all this other stuff, and it's coming, bro. It's coming. The closer we get to the midterms.
They got to, bro. Right here. Here we go. That was in 2016.
It's been a while.
That was right before Trumpet.
And what was he was against all that, remember? He was a bigot.
Mm-hmm.
Still considered a bigot.
Yeah.
So
that's it right there.
That's my prediction. It's coming.
You think so? Where do you think it's going to happen? Dallas?
Ooh. It can't be Seattle.
Well, where do you think it's going to happen now?
I don't know. I got a feeling it's either going to be New York. It's got to be New York, California, bro. Got to be.
Man. They got to dig deeper.
Well, Florida can't be Florida.
No. But in Florida, they already have one there.
Well, it's got to be the West Coast.
I don't think so. I think they're going to try here.
Could be New York. Well, Austin?
Maybe.
Could be Austin.
Why?
Yeah, Texas has got to get again, man.
They got you, bro. I'm telling you.
They got to drive the message, bro.
They get you. They got you, man. Look at the gun-loving state of Texas. Look at them. You know, and we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot, Epi.
Yep.
Because everybody knows people in Texas have guns.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if you want it, fucking come and take it.
And they're going to.
You know, that's a sad thing, man.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, some of the innocent is gonna.
No, naturally.
You know, but they also have given up. They've also put out little campaigns where you go turn in your guns.
I saw that. Well, you know what? I don't know if it was actually confirmed, but I saw one in Florida.
Was it in Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dang.
They said, I think they said they had like 60 guns.
Yeah, like 60. Yeah, 60 guns turned in. But there were those old hunting rifles. From what I saw, it looked like them old, like 275 and 380s and shit.
Still got to turn in your man card.
I mean, you can turn those in all day. I mean, you still. I mean, you can have other firearms that shoot just as far. I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm just theoretically speaking.
Yeah, I mean, no. I mean, nobody's gonna go turn in their AR or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, but
which AR doesn't mean assault rifle. It means Armalite rifle for you people.
Which I'm sure most everybody that follows us knows. You know, but yeah.
You know, but how they've always been. Oh, it's an AR. It's an AR stands for assault rifle. No, it doesn't.
Anything can be an assault weapon.
Anything.
Oh yeah. Anything.
You know what I'm saying? It was just like right when all that hype was. Remember that stabbing in California? What ever came about that? They didn't ban knives.
There's military grade tires too, just so y'all know.
Military grade, that's all hogwash, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
all this.
There's military grade apples, military grade bananas.
This shit's killing me. Military grade is nothing more than a bunch of conglomerates that have gotten together and came together as a corporation to make a label for something, bro.
And you can probably attest to this, but I've heard from friends and other guys. I've heard the military does not get high grade shit.
No, it's trash, bro.
They get the made in China shit.
So I will tell you this. So yeah, so there's I will tell you this real quick. So a lot of the times when you get a lot of deployments, a lot of stuff going on, you get a lot of civilian contractors in, and they look at weapons. You know, what can make it safer for the soldier to be up on a turret, you know, shit like that. But what all that is, a bunch of businessmen trying to sell a little piece of glass, you know, one by one. You know, all of a sudden this glass is going to save soldiers' lives. Yeah. You know, there's shit there. But a lot of them are from China, bro.
Of course.
Do you realize how many soldiers, and this is, I want you to do, you know, for the people that listen and the guys that are in the military that have shot them long ass M16s. Do you realize the rotation of how many guys in through basic training have had them rifles? Yeah. Those things are garbage, bro.
Yeah, it's army.
You shoot one time. If you don't know, like you regroup, you get your zero group, all that crap. Those things are Bushmaster rifles. That's like the bottom of the barrel, bro.
Academy.
No, not even, bro.
Oh damn.
You know, it's bad.
Academy's got better shit.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, way better. But what I'm getting at is now their sidearm for choice was Beretta. Yeah. Beretta is a very astounding gun, but the trigger pull on it is so long, it's trash. That's why a lot of them now have gone to SIG. They got a big contract with SIG, and that's what was incorporated with the military. You know, because I have a few SIG firearms, and I gotta say those things are sweet, but you will pay for them things. Those things are nice, but yeah, they are not known for having good stuff, dude.
That's why I made it a point to say military grade.
They had like some of their optics. Yeah. Look, you want to know who has the cool shit?
Who's that?
The 3-letter agencies have the cool shit.
Well, goddamn, bro.
The operators have, those cats have all the cool shit.
Well, of course, man. Shit, I mean,
they have all the cool shit. They got Up Armor Mercedes, bro.
Well, that's how they go out and do all the fucking shit in the middle of the night, bro.
Yeah, they got all the cool stuff, bro.
That's funny, man.
They got cell phones that like you can call birds. It's the amount of shit that those cats have. It's insane.
Oh yeah.
But I think this. What else? Did we miss anything? Oh, NASA. You want to hit on NASA real quick?
Yeah, because it kind of ties into what we were talking about. So, I heard and I read, because I had to look it up. So NASA's gonna put
Not a space agency.
yes, yeah. They're supposedly gonna put the first woman on the moon.
Okay.
And I don't know why they gotta make it a damn issue or why they gotta say it that way, but they say the first person of color.
Dude, they always do that.
But what did I say? I said, is this really gonna be a woman, or are they gonna identify as a woman?
I don't know.
That's.
So what? Okay, so not to cut you off, but what happened to the other girls, like from Russia and all these other countries that have been up astronauts apparently?
Exactly. Why all of a sudden are they making this an issue? Why? Because that's what's coming down the pipe.
You know, they also found trash on Mars.
Yeah,
Human trash.
I heard that, dude. I heard that. How?
I don't know.
Who's gone to Mars?
How was it? Hey, maybe it's Arnold Schwarzenegger from Total Recall.
I don't know.
You remember that shit? I don't know, dude.
Where do they come up with this stuff? Man?
I don't know, man. Movies, bro. Movies. I don't know.
No
man.
idea, dude.
Where do they come up with anything?
Again, dude. I mean,
like I said, you always got to question everything.
I got called out a while back, man. They're all like, dude, I can't believe you think that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, how can you not?
Exactly. It's not like you're. See, that's. I don't know, man.
You know, just so y'all know, just look that up. If y'all are really interested, look up trash on Mars. It's human trash. Whoa. Again, they're probably gonna blame it on because isn't there? Wait, I may be wrong. Isn't there a bunch of trash flowing out in space, or is that in the ocean?
No, it's ocean, I think.
I'm sure there's some of that trash. It's gonna be like Futurama, bro. They got that big. What is it like a planet made of trash?
Yeah.
God damn Simpsons, bro.
Yeah,
Those
let's
people
see,
created
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, Simpsons had one.
So
You got to see what the Simpsons say. You got to watch the Simpsons.
man.
They'll let us know what's going down the pipe.
Man.
Anyways, I think this is a pretty good recap of what's going on here. But you ready to shut it down on this one, man?
Yeah.
Ain't got anything else?
Nah, that's it.
All right, cool deal. We'll hit you back.